Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, May 24th, 2026. This is our weekly check-in, and we're going to be working with our Archangels today, checking in with them to see what is coming in for the coming week. At the end of the month, May 31st, we have a full moon coming in the sign of Sagittarius, which really calls us to be truthful with ourselves. Now, if we back up to the whole month of May, which has been a strange one, different energy, things are shifting and changing. May 1st was a full moon in Scorpio, which really called us to go in deep things that were hidden from ourselves, or things that were hidden from you in your life or in your environment. They came to the surface. And then May 16th, we had a new moon in Taurus. We have had a lot of energy surges. We have had a lot of things that are happening, geomagnetic frequencies, coronal holes in the sun facing us, causing people to have a lot of physical symptoms. And now coming in on the 31st is another full moon, but in the sign of Sagittarius, it calls us to take off the mask, the veil, the rose-colored glasses, and really be truthful with ourselves. It may feel like you're walking in the dark. You may not know where you're going. You may feel this energy of change, and it's all around you. Something is shifting. Something is changing. The world is changing. You are changing. But it doesn't feel like you know where you're going. That's the energy that we're in. And this is really calling you to really work on and focus on and lean into trusting. When you feel any sort of doubt, lean into trust. Lean into trusting God. Lean into trusting faith. It is an amazing time to be alive. It is a hard time to be alive right now, but you chose to be here, and there's a reason. So just try to lean into that and keep going daily. A lot of us are feeling like we are stuck and we're not making progress. And it's very disheartening. You may have some discontent. You may have some boredom. Of course, you're feeling all these weird physical things going on that aren't normal for you. But just think about where you've come from to where you are today. And know that all that you've gone through, it created resilience, it created persistence, it created tenacity. It showed you the inner strength that you had inside yourself that you did not even realize you had. Things rose to the surface, things happened, things showed up that you weren't even thinking, that you didn't even realize. These are all part of what has come through in May. So let's ask the Archangels today, what is it that we all need to know? What energy is coming in this final week of May that is important for us to know? We're going to pull 4 cards. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. So let's turn them over. We have Archangel Sandalphon with gentleness. Archangel Metatron, the brothers. These guys are brothers. They were on Earth, and when they were on Earth, they were brothers. Prioritize. Archangel Metatron. We have Archangel Gabriel with leadership. And we have Archangel Raphael with angel therapy. So what these cards are showing is that first, with Archangel Gabriel coming in, Archangel Gabriel helps us to get clear with speaking our truth. And maybe you've been holding yourself back. Maybe you have been giving other people the opportunity to speak for you. Maybe you have always been looking for permission from others to do things, to say things, to take a step in a direction. When the leadership card shows up, it's really calling you to lead yourself, finally. And when you do that, you step into your full power. And when you do that, you speak your truth. You don't feel doubt. And when you do that, you show others that they can do that too. Now, the energy of gentleness is coming in for so many reasons. First of all, the energy that we've had this whole month, for months actually, has been, the whole year really, 2026 has been very intense. It has been moving super fast. We're trying to catch up with it in our human bodies. Our soul is there, but our bodies are not. And because we are trying to push ourselves because that is the way we were taught, that is the way society has trained humans to be, we don't realize that what we're going to do is burn ourselves out. We cannot do that anymore. And Archangel Sandalphon comes in and says, gentleness is the way to go. Less is more. Be around people or just be alone, but be around people that you feel peaceful with, calm with. Be around situations that make you feel peaceful and calm. Be around environments that make you feel peace and calm. It's a loving gesture to yourself, which is a step in leadership, to make choices that serve you, that maybe others wouldn't choose, but they're the ones that you need to take for yourself because you know that it doesn't feel right if you don't. You have a level of sensitivity that is increasing. And it's increasing because as you go through this process of evolving, you are expanding your consciousness. You are healing, Archangel Raphael, and clearing all of the density and the heaviness that you've been carrying that has never been yours, or it has been yours and it's time for you to release it. That's another step in leadership, because that shows that you're doing the work. And when you do the inner work, other people see it and see a difference in you. There's a difference in your energy. People can feel it. People can see it. People might be telling you you look different. And that is because of the work that you're doing for yourself. But that requires gentleness. It is not a pushy energy. It is an energy in flowing. And that is what is coming through. Now, the final archangel is Archangel Metatron. And Archangel Metatron is asking you, while you're being all of these things and putting into play the gentleness and putting into play the healing, it is very important for you to get organized in your mind, because that's where we're all stuck, is in the mind. And organize and put your focus on what is next for you. What do you want to put your priority on? Do you want to put your priority on a project, a passion project? Do you want to create a new garden in your backyard or your front yard? Do you want to explore new opportunities? Do you want to get your health in check? Whatever it is for you, do you want to move? Do you want to clean out your house? Whatever is coming up for you that is for you, it's time to prioritize it. And that's why Archangel Metatron comes in. So we have Sandalphon, which helps us to be gentle. Metatron, which helps us to get focused and disciplined. Gabriel, which helps us to speak up for ourselves and lead the way. And Raphael, which helps us to heal ourselves. And also with Archangel Raphael, just remember that the angels want to help you. Give Archangel Raphael your burdens, your worries, write them down, put them in a little box and say, here, give them to God, please, Archangel Raphael, and please heal them for me, because they are really weighing down on me. Now we're going to call upon Archangel Michael to get more information. Believe and trust. Archangel Michael is just coming in and reiterating that trust piece, that even though it doesn't feel great, even though you don't know exactly where you're going, you feel stuck, you feel discontent, you're really not sure what's next for you, Archangel Michael is coming in and he is saying, trust that what is happening is supposed to be happening. And then this card comes up, boundaries. And as you can see, this person is in a bubble. And it is very important right now for you to protect your energy. Not in the sense of guarding your energy. Where are you too guarded? Because we want you to allow love in. We want you to receive what's coming, the opportunities, the love, the compassion, the gentleness, whatever's coming in for you, the guidance, the support, giving Raphael the burdens. We want you to receive that. So we don't want you to be guarded like you have protective armor on. But we do want you to put yourself in an energetic bubble of white light, of love, of compassion. We want you to know that you are held by God and the universe and the archangels, your guardian angels, your spirit guides. We want you to know that you're loved. And by putting yourself in this bubble, there are people out there that do not do this, that do not do the inner work, that carry a lot of emotions, and they spew them and project them onto others. And that's the purpose of the bubble. It's also seeing what we are seeing now, truly seeing about how programmed or how manipulated we have been through the big black box, and how that is a way to manipulate us. And now it's being shown to us in our faces. And so I really encourage you to be very smart and mindful about what you engage in, what you watch. And that's another point as to why you want to protect your energy. So I would like to share that this person here has an aura, and the aura goes out wider than the body. So maybe as a visual, if you can't imagine it on yourself, you can imagine it on this picture. And because the aura goes out so much wider, I always use the analogy of if you're in a grocery store and you're walking with your cart and someone's on the other side coming in the opposite direction, bangs into you, even if it's gentle, your auras, because they go out much wider than the body, will now commingle. And whatever's in that person's energy field will commingle into your energy field if you don't have the bubble around you. And that's why the bubble is super important. When you hug somebody, when you touch somebody, I was having this conversation with my most recent dental hygienist. You could be a massage therapist. You always, who else did I have this conversation with? And I think an esthetician, a wax person. You can always, when you're touching someone, take on somebody else's energy. That's why this is very important. It's important to create boundaries, and also it is important with this reading here to create healthy boundaries for yourself. Let's get a final message from Archangel Michael for today. Go forward fearlessly. And this one popped out. So if you were worried about your children, you can do this practice with the bubble around your children as well. It's a loving gesture, but know that Michael's protecting your children. So if you're worried, here you go. You could read that prayer. You could take a screenshot of this and read it. And most importantly, because this was the actual message, this might be for specific people, is go forward fearlessly. We know it's not easy, but we want you to know that the archangels are walking every step of the way with you. They're helping you to give you confidence and courage, and they are helping to guide your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions. And maybe something you can start to say every day is, Dear God, universe, archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides, please send me in the direction of my highest good today. Whatever it is, please help me to go in that direction and go forward fearlessly. And even if you're feeling burdensome, give them your burdens and keep going. So that's our message for this week. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in June. Take care. Bye-bye.